Alright, this is a follow-up video to my winter prepping one where I talk about insulating the cubbies underneath the basement storage in the cubby over here, and where I identified a big source of heat loss in this back hatch. So in this video today, I'm going to open this hatch up and insulate it and show how that's done. And a quick little update of things to come. I have upgraded to a 7-inch monitor. I have that installed, but that's coming up in a video. I'm waiting for 3 more cameras to get here. And also in this series of heating, this is a great little thing. This is my heat, about the size of your hand, and it's designed just to heat a cubicle or under your desk, and it's I tested it out last night. Oh my gosh, I stayed as warm as I wanted, and it's 70 degrees in here. I think I have it set on. It's awesome. That's going to be a video I'll show you how to do it because it does not have a thermostat, but you know what? That's not a problem because I designed a thermostat, one that you're going to have right here by your bed, and you're going to be able to allow it to set to your set temperature and have it thermostatically controlled wherever you want and just say so comfortable. So hang tight and I'll show you how to stay warm. So here I have the hatch open, and the hatch, what's holding on, there's no screws holding this on. So the way this is held on is just a bunch of little push clips, and the way they come off is you just pull them off, and it makes a horrible noise when they come off, and you're sure that you're breaking something, but you're not. But even if you do break, there's these little teeny clips, and you can get them at your local auto parts store. But the first trick is trying to just get a handhold. So I took just a butter knife and I put some electrical tape on it to protect the paint. And so you just got to find a handhold to get started. And the funniest thing about this is I was trying to go along the edge, trying to find something, I can't get a hold of it, and all of a sudden I got to this hand. And actually that was the easiest place to get start. To start with sticking in there, and then just get your hands in there. So just pull, and they'll come, and you can kind of follow it along, and then just work your way around the edge. You'll just hear that pop, that's okay. And what you're popping is these little green things right here. And you can see some of them will stay in here and some will come down here, and the ones that are up here you'll have to retrieve and put it down here. But just pull the whole thing off. Alright, so we've got it down. Here's what the hatch looks like. And let's see if we can find, there's one down there. One that has stayed up. So right here, so you'll need to pop this one off, and the best way is I'll use my little butter knife again, and we'll just pop these off because we need to reattach it down here. And a quick little story, there's a channel called Hoovies Garage. The guy is hilarious, and he buys cars that are really cheap and messed up, and he's just done a couple on Prius, and he usually does expensive cars, but I'll put a link to his videos. It's hilarious. And he had this great quote, and he said, Priuses are like Legos for adults, and it is so true. The cars are made so simply. It had to be lightweight, and so there's not a lot of computers. There's not a lot of crazy stuff. It's just fairly simple, and this is a great idea of how simple this is. Now you notice there is a little bit of insulation here, but it was still really cold, so I'm going to add quite a bit more, but I do need to leave space for these little guys. So once you get all the green ones, so I know I'm missing, they're all accounted for except this one. So pull those down and put the pins in here. So again, I'm just using this Owens Corning 6.7. It's a very small roll, available at your local hardware store. And I'm going to use a pair of scissors this time and cut it a little more nicely than I did last time. All right, this roll is going to be very easy to trim. It really is the exact size because I want it to tuck in down here, and it's going to fit perfect here. I poked each of the little clips through, and I'm just going to have to kind of trim the edge and take a little bit of length off here. And so this is going to fit right. I'm going to make a little cut right here so this fits in and tuck that all in. All right, it's looking pretty good. I did have to cut a notch out here. This is where the hook for the tailgate goes, and so it fit in quite well. And the next step is to put it back on. Now, there is this little bump out here, and this is where your hand, that's back where that little hand is. So actually, when you go to put it back into the hatch, this little piece goes in first, into a little fitting because it's got a little hook to it. And then once you've got it up there, you're just going to take your fist and smack it from the back to get these clips to pop in. All right, I got it all back up. Just make sure when you put it up there that you've got the first couple of lines. So put it in there kind of gently, and then get those in there. Once it gets started, then you can go down there and just knock them all in. And again, if you mess it up, it's okay because you can just go get some more of those pins. So this is looking pretty good. I just went around and rubbed like this and got any of the extra insulation off. And I think that's going to work great. So thanks for joining me. I hope this helps you out and helps you keep warm. See you next time.